Unajua yeye alikuwa anaenda pale saa 2:30 mpaka saa 3:30 hapa ametoka. So hiyo siku muona akitoka.
Vile nilimpigia hiyo simu akakosa kushika, nilijaribu tena mara nyingine ya pili. Hakushika.
I wish I could tell this is what happened to Careen.
The cause of death in this matter was unnatural.
Ilikuwa siku ya weekend, ilikuwa Saturday kabla kupatikana kama amekufa. Ilikuwa Saturday, alikuwa akipita hapa hivi akienda kwa duka. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa mara ya mwisho yangu kumuona.
On her part, the mother told the police when she went up to Careen's house, she headed straight to the bedroom, called out Careen's name, and without getting an answer, she raised her head and discovered the daughter had died. Again, her son stayed in the main room as the mother went to check on the daughter. An immediate neighbor to Careen Chepchumba, who rushed home after Careen's body was discovered, says she saw Careen lying on her stomach, facing the window. The neighbor in her statement to the police said she saw some notes in Careen's notebook. Her statement quotes the notes as reading, "Even if you're not together, I still love you and you're always in my heart." Another note read, "Big talk. I wish they will let me do it my way." According to the neighbor, the notes were penned 2 days before she was discovered dead. Then there was what police had initially claimed was a suicide note written by Careen. The note was recovered from a dustbin where it had been torn into small pieces. It is not clear why Careen will write the note only for someone to have her killed. The neighbor says she overheard Careen's father saying it is an overdose. By that time, police officers had not established what had killed the 26-year-old woman. A workmate to Careen told Casefiles days before Careen died, she had called him and given him Louis Otieno's number. He says Careen told him that in case of an emergency, he should call Louis. No explanation was given. The night and day guards placed Louis Otieno at the house of Careen, but weeks and several months back, the guards said Louis and Careen's family were frequent visitors of Careen.
Hakukuwa hiyo siku ya Monday hiyo. Hakukuwa hiyo wiki, hiyo wiki yenyewe yote hiyo hakuonekana.
Nakwambia nimemaliza kama wiki 3. Hiyo wiki 3 zikifuatana hivyo sikuwa namuona huyo tena.
Then there was the statement from Careen's mother. She says the husband, Careen Kili, told her that he had from his bedroom window seen Louis Otieno leave his apartment the morning Careen was discovered dead. But Louis was called by the police while on his way from Magadi. Careen's mother does not explain why the husband decided to inform her about Louis Otieno's movements that morning. A second guard in his statement told the police the last time Louis Otieno was seen at Santoni Apartments was in October 2011, 5 months before Careen died. The guard says Louis Otieno stayed for several hours before leaving Careen's house. The Kili family described their daughter as a troublemaker. The mother in her statement called the daughter a thief. The mother claims that 26 years old, Careen had turned into a thief who will steal as little as 10,000 shillings. The mother told the police the family had not lost money until Louis Otieno showed up. The mother told the police Careen had changed. She will sneak out of their house and sneak into Louis Otieno's house at night. She described a day when Careen stole money, had it wrapped in a tissue paper and hid it in her pocket. The mother said she had to force it out of her daughter after parading the entire family for a dress down. Careen's relatives and family friends painted her as a girl out to steal money from the family to feed a dishonest man, Louis Otieno, and his family. In their statements, the relatives say Careen will first confess to them that she was having an affair with a man the family disapproved of before asking them for huge sums of money, at times running into millions of shillings, money they will willingly part with. On his part, Louis claims Careen was a victim of brutal attacks. She was a victim of a family out to punish her.
I saw Careen a week before. She had bruises. The arm, the shoulder. She looked bad. And I remember having a conversation where I told her, okay, you know what? Maybe you should find somebody, a cousin, you know, somebody who will live with you. Now that you found a place, you need someone to help you. Even if it's a person who will come during the day, but they will make sure you can eat. Look at you now. She looked bad.
Hosea Kili and Louis Otieno were not seeing eye to eye. A note Louis Otieno wrote to Kili, and one that the father later handed over to the police, asks Careen's father to put his nonsense aside and help the daughter. Louis had told the father Careen was a sickly girl and she was in need of medical help.
Very troubled. Very unhappy. At some point, she was seeing a counselor. At some point, she had to get assistance, sort of try and get somebody to help her walk through it. Because I realized I don't have that competency. I don't have that ability. And I advised her, you need to see a counselor. You need to see somebody who professionally can help you, because from what I'm seeing, I can give you my 2 cents of how you're going to deal with it, but when she started to tell me a lot of stuff, family stuff, history, present day, it was a bit much.
It appears there are things that the daughter kept from the mother, but ones the father knew about. The mother told the police 5 months before Careen died, she was eager to know where the daughter lived. The mother told the police that on the 20th of October 2011, they insisted on dropping their daughter home. The daughter took them to a different address, only for the father to inform the mother they should head to Santonia apartments and wait for Careen. Minutes later, Careen showed up at the apartments. Crime scene photos indicate that there were no signs of struggle between Careen and the person who killed her. The killer tucked Careen Chepchumba's body so nicely between the sheets before leaving. Police never cared dust the house for fingerprints. Pathologists say police had a chance to go even further with their investigations.
Yes, they should have done that. They should have done that. Not only in the neck, but in the house. The grass which was there. And not just fingerprints, they would have taken the saliva, because usually the saliva has a lot of cells that can be used for DNA identification.
Careen must have died on the morning her body was discovered.
There was some level of decomposition, but it was not to a level where it stops either identification or eliciting the injuries or even determining the cause of death. Yeah. But the important thing here is that the body seemed to have stayed at the site for a significant number of hours. That to me is the important bit.
The fact that the curtains were drawn appears to suggest that Careen had at some point woken up that morning. The fact that she called 2 of her workmates informing them she will report to work later suggests that Careen was okay. Why did anyone want Careen dead? Careen was buried before the world knew what exactly killed her. The person who killed Careen knew her so well. She trusted the person so much, and he might have known her for a long time. With Careen 6 feet under, and with what appeared as short investigations from the police, the truth behind Careen Kili's murder might never be known. Louis Otieno says a DNA test will have put the matter to rest.
In the discussion we had, I did ask them, if I volunteer to do this, does it stop with me? Because I don't think that's fair. If if this process is to be fair, I'd like to know that having taken my DNA, you're going to do the same. I think it would only make sense that the last people involved would also be taken through the same process. And I told them it will complete the story. So let's do it for everyone.
His lawyer had also insisted that the DNA tests extend to the last person to have dropped her home, the brother, and the last people to have come into contact with her immediately she was discovered dead. Leo Otieno's lawyer had also wanted her burial delayed after post-mortem reports indicated she had been killed. 2 weeks after the death of Careen, the father showed up at Kilimani police station with a typewritten letter. The letter was addressed to him by the daughter.
Dear Dad, I really don't know where to start. I have so much to say. It's been a tough year for you and Mom. The worry I have put you through, the pain, the upset, it has been so hard for the family. All the misery was caused because of my selfish, conflicted and unreasonable behavior. I've thought about it, and now I know why I chose the path that I did, why I fell in the love with a man so horrible, so manipulative, a predator who takes advantage of the innocence and vulnerability. Oh, I was young, trusting and unassuming. Why I did not respect you, why I did these things that hurt you so much. I have stolen, lied, and a host of other unbelievable things that put me into a deep pit. I can never take that back. For a long time, I wasn't thinking. I simply did not think, and then it all wasn't wrong. I didn't think about the consequences, the hurt, the pain that you would feel as a result of my actions, and before I knew it, I had done wrong and disappointed you. I'm sorry. I sincerely want to become a much better person, better than what I ever was. The past few months have also been a huge life lesson. I've learned of things I never knew existed. I'm going to show you how much you mean to me. Do the little things that make you smile inside and out, make you proud. From now on, I will make good decisions which will benefit us all, and in the long run, make you a happier man. I love you, Dad. I am to love you more than I ever have. I respect, honor, and treasure you and Mom.
The letter was signed, CK.
The Careen Chepchumba murder file has now been set aside for a public inquest as directed by the Director of Public Prosecutions, Keriako Tobiko. The inquest is yet to kick off 2 years and more into Careen Chepchumba's killing. Her killers are still at large. Casefiles, Kili's Killers is a case still open. Denson Zarigo for Casefiles.